This is some more thermometer things. It says, how many degrees did it rise? This is more like we're doing with the floors. So let's look at A together. You have a thermometer. It tells you that you're going from negative 33 to 50 degrees. So that means you're going all the way and we're counting. So let's just write it out instead of counting it individually. If I'm at negative 33 and I go up 50, I don't worry about the sign there. I'm just going to add them together, and I've been 83 degrees. So when you're adding on B, you're going to go, you've gone from 44 to a negative 56. Don't worry about the sign being subtraction there. Just deal with how many degrees did it change, which is going to be 100 degrees. So don't worry, don't let this negative get the best of you up here. All we're going to do is add them together. So you're doing C for classwork homework. So circle C. Number 3, you should also know how to do. Just put them in order from smallest to biggest. Remember, we're starting with the biggest negative number first. So I'm going to start you off, and I'm going to give you a hint that negative 50 is the smallest number. So go ahead and finish out that. The next part of the lesson, we're going to just do a little bit of talking. It says, hey, the number line is a lot like a thermometer or like a building that we're going up and down. We have negative numbers and we have positive numbers. We have negative numbers and positive numbers. Negative numbers and positive numbers, and they go on for infinity. And we remember the infinity sign is just like a sideways 8. And then it tells us to describe it. We're just going to skip over there. Remember Miss Parker's song, skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skipping it. And then it starts talking about opposites. 5 and negative 5 are opposites. 4's opposite would be negative 4. 3's opposite would be negative 3. The opposite of negative 8 is positive 8. Very good. We put a negative sign in front of negative numbers, but we don't always put a positive sign in front of a positive number because that's just stupid. We just leave it off. My hand gets tired of writing that. The next part you should be able to do. These are rational numbers, negative numbers, and positive numbers. So we're going to do that in class. I'll get you started by saying negative 2.6. Well, that's a rational number because it's got a decimal. So even though it's negative, I'm putting it in this group. So 26 would go where? In the positive numbers. Remember, we don't usually put a plus there. We usually leave it out because mathematicians are lazy. So go ahead and finish that out for classwork homework, that whole section there. Okay, the next section is fairly easy. It says label the integer and then graph the opposite. So you got 15, and I would graph a negative 15. So you're going to do B yourself, because you can do that. That's easy. Easy math. Same thing, D and C in classwork homework. And then don't worry about this, the E. Don't worry about that. Distances are always the same if they're opposites. That's what all that wants you to say. And then top to top, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to skip that. So you've got plenty of things that you can do to keep you busy. So you guys be good for the substitute, or if you're listening from home, have a great day and stay safe.